everybody! Oh my god, you do not know how hyped I am right now. Welcome to Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan, version 2015. Oh, here we go. I didn't even know this game was out. I found out on Steam from a new thing, an update, news release, whatever, that there were Steam sales going on, and there's a few games on sale, and I was like, okay, I'll look through them, and I saw that Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan 2015 edition, was there on sale, and I was like, I didn't even know this existed. It came out in October, so I went up and I bought it, and I'm like, I have to let's play this. Me and Epic have had so much fun with the original game that I thought I will play it myself. Epic's not here, of course. I'm gonna play it myself and have as much fun as motherfucking possible. I am so hyped for this. You do not even know. I went through config, fixed some stuff, and I realized that for some reason every time I click start while I'm recording, it crashes the game. So before I do, I'm just gonna stop right here and then continue on right after. So, by the way, my name is set to Scott, and the currency exchange is $1 Canadian is 92.15 yen. Let's get straight to it. It's no use. My dream is finally coming true. I'd planned to sleep on this plane so I'd have plenty of energy. But I haven't felt tired this whole time. Also, the reason why you see this up here, this is Romanji. This is a basic translation of the Japanese words into Japanese, or into English letters, but what they're saying. So, if this is basically what the Japanese would say, this is what the English is. So, that's it. If I had it set to normal, this would show Japanese characters, but this way, you can actually probably learn. Sore nanoni, korepochi no mo nemure nakata nande. Shikamo. It'd be nice to know what some of these are. I'm not the best at Japanese, like I said. I'm trying to learn, so we're working on it together. I suddenly feel really exhausted. But we're now beginning our descent. We ask you to fasten your seatbelts at this time. Oh, I can't go to sleep now because I'm finally. I'm finally realizing my dream of coming to Japan! This is the landmass below me must be Japan. Wow! This is incredible! I've been saving up my money and diligently studying Japanese, all in preparation for this day. My beloved Japan, I swear to make the most of my time here. But there's something I have to do first. I'm going to be in Japan for a week. While I'm here, I'll be staying at the home of a Japanese family. I'll be staying with two brothers I met on an online chat room, Makoto and Akira. They were thrilled to hear that I was finally coming to Japan and invited me to stay at their home while I was here. So now I have to meet up with the two of them. But where the heck are they? I told them when my plane was coming in. I figured they'd be here by now to meet me. I don't see them in the crowd anywhere. And I don't see anyone who could possibly be them. What am I gonna do? Ah! Huh? Hello? You gonna click? Okay, there you go. Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but are you Scott? Yes, my name is Scott, but she moved. Do you see it? She's blinking. You can see she's breathing. It's all moving! Everything! Oh, my favorite song in this is on. Well, one of my favorite songs. I love the soundtrack in this game. Oh my god, she moved and everything. Then it is you. Thank goodness. For a minute, I thought we'd gone to the wrong gate. But who are you? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Makoto. Misaki Makoto. It's nice to meet you, if that's the right thing to say. What? Makoto, you mean you're... And this is... Oh, come on. You don't have to be so shy. You have to introduce yourself. Nice to meet you. My name is Akira Misaki. If that girl is Makoto, then this must be Akira? What the what the hell? I'm looking forward to seeing you. What's wrong, Scott? Well, Makoto and Akira, I thought you would be guys. Aren't Makoto and Akira boys' names in Japan? I've always been that way. It's always been that way in manga I read it in the anime I watch, though. That's true. Now that you mention it, we never actually told you in chat. You can't necessarily tell gender through Japanese text like you can in English. It's true that Makoto and Akira are often boys' names in Japan, so it sometimes results in misunderstandings. But it's not so unusual for them to be girls' names, like, well, with us. It really surprised me, didn't I? She, like, bobbed her head towards us. It's great! Yeah. I see. Then Makoto and Akira were both girls. I could have sworn they were boys. Wait a minute. If they're both girls, does that mean I just stumbled into a week stay in a house with 2 girls? I totally did! And now that I look at them, they're both super cute. This might be my lucky day. Now that misunderstanding is cleared up, let's try this again. My name is Mizaki Makoto. I'm studying English literature at a university in the city. I look forward to getting to know you. I'm so bad at English. I'm Scott. Boku wa Scott. Shiteru wa? Ah, so ka. Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku ne? I know some Japanese. I know how to pronounce a good amount of these. それから、こっちが妹のアキラよ。ほら、アキちゃん。Nice to meet you. よろしく。What the? She seemed so happy a minute ago. Why is she giving me the cold shoulder now? God damn, that face is so cute. What is that? What is it, Aki-chan? Why are you angry? どうしたの, Aki-chan? 何怒ってるの? 別に怒ってなんかない. I'm not angry at all. そんなことを言って、本当はまたと男の子だと思われたのが気に触ったにでしょ? Oh, don't say that. Are you still mad that he thought you were a guy? 違うもん. 私は怒ってなんかないってば. Not at all. I already said that I wasn't mad. Also, in the next episode, would you guys like me to pronounce everything in English and Japanese together? Or do you guys just want me to say the English? I'm going to try both every once in a while for this episode. But for now, yeah, like I said, it's only going to be a mixture. I'm going to actually take my phone and set an alarm for about maybe 20 minutes. Just so we get in, or even we end it first day over, you know? That would be not a bad idea, I would assume. But I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. So that's set. So yeah, like I was saying, you guys get this series, and you get Dumai vlogging every day. That's so cool. Come on, you were so looking forward to meeting him. I was not looking forward to seeing him at all. You're not being honest. I'm sorry. It looks like Aki-chan is in a bit of bad mood. Don't take it personally. But she looks kind of mad at me. She's not. She's really not. It's just what? She's just at that age. Please don't worry about it, alright? Okay. Well, anyway, now that the introductions are finished, we better get going. I'd like you to get home as soon as possible, but first, I have a favor to ask. What is it? Well, you can speak English and Japanese, can't you? Yeah, I've been studying it back at home. Good. Then from now on, I'd like you to speak in Japanese as much as possible, okay? To tell you the truth, Aki-chan's English is a little bit bad. I see. So nanda. Yeah. Yes. I had a feeling, judging by her pronunciation earlier. Twitter, why? What? But didn't she speak English in the chat room? I translated all for her. Ah, that explains that. Anyway, may we switch to Japanese from here on out? Sure, I understand. Then let's start again. Makoto, Akira, これからしばらくの間よろしくね. Makoto, Akira, I look forward to getting to know you. Ah, よろしく. よろしく. それじゃあ行きましょうか? We still travel in the airport. To get to our house, we have to go to Tokyo first. Tokyo ni are? Kono kuko de? Tokyo ni arun ja nai no? Going to Tokyo? Huh? Isn't the airport part of Tokyo? それが違うの。ことは千葉といて、東京の隣の県なの。だから、東京に出るには少し時間がかかっちゃうの。I'm afraid not. We're in Chiba, the prefecture adjacent to Tokyo. It'll take a little while to get to the Tokyo proper. そうなんだ。ちょっと不便だけど。Okay, I'm just gonna read this one in English. It's a little inconvenient, but considering how small Tokyo is, it can't be helped. Anyway, I'd like us to head off to Tokyo, but there's one other thing. Listen, do you have a cell phone? A cell phone? Yeah, I have a smartphone I can use with international roaming. I see. That should be okay. What do you mean, okay? If you didn't have one, we would rent one from the airport. I was going to recommend renting one, but I think you'll be fine using your phone. Okay, then let's head to your... Oh, and Japan doesn't have a lot of free Wi-Fi spots yet. You can use them at major subway stations now, but you often have to register in advance with your email address, so it's a bit of a hassle. Lately, companies have been selling prepaid data SIM cards so that you can use in airports. If you want to use it, you should buy one of those ahead of time. Data? Does that mean you can't use them to talk? That's right. A lot of crimes are happening a lot of crimes are committed using prepaid phone cards. So buying SIM cards like that allow you to call people are rather difficult to find. Only a small number of people have used them to commit crimes, but because of them, normal travelers are inconvenienced by it. It's a real shame. Tashikani, that's true, but that's not just limited to Japan. Anyway, the point is, you can use a cell phone, right? Yeah, I'm okay. Anyway, now let's head to your... Wait a minute. Machi nasai. What? Hi, kore. Take this. Huh, this is a card? What the heck? This is called a suica. Suica? Yeah. How should I explain it? It's basically a prepaid transit card given out by the JR, the rail company. Prepaid. Yes, the top-off value on that card. You top off the value on that card, then touch it at the ticket reader at the station, and it automatically deducts your train fare. It's basically like a Presto card if you live in Brampton. In Canada, they have a lot of transit cards like that. I think it's around the world if they have buses and trains. That's how it works. It's a convenient thing to have. You don't need to manually calculate the fare to your destination or worry about buying tickets. Wow, Suica, huh? Sounds convenient. There's another type of transit card in Tokyo called Pasmo, and it works the same as Suica. Sorry, I got shit in my throat right now. Pasmo and Suica, huh? I'll keep that in mind. Also, if you go to other regions of Japan, you'll find a bunch of other kinds of prepaid cards. For instance, if you go to the Toika region, you get one called Toika, right? Or if you go to Tokai region, you get one called Toika, right? In Kansai, it's Ikoka. In Hokkaido, it's Kitaka. In Kyushu, it's Suigoka. On top of that, there's a Manka, Nimoka, and why are there so many types? I think the reason is obvious because... what was the reason again? Well, it's because they are owned by different train companies. Really? Suica and Ikoka aren't both from JR? JR East Japan and JR West Japan are different companies. They're also JR Hokkaido, subways, and privately owned railways. I see, so that's why they all have different cards. That's right. Understand? You didn't even know it yourself. Nanka. Did you say something? Yeah, betsu ni nandemo nai yo. Well, even if there are different cards, most companies share their use, so you don't need to worry about that much. Just carry your Suica and you should be safe, okay? Anyway, you can easily buy Suica or Pasmo cards at the appropriately labeled ticket machine. See? Wow, you're right, it even has Suica written on it. Looks like you can change the language of the ticket machine to English, so even non-Japanese speaking tourists can use it. Yes, that's true. Okay, I see. So, I see I can use these machines to top off the card too. That's right. Do you want to try? Sure, I guess. I'll add 5,000 yen. Let's see. Press the touch panel, change to English display. Choose the amount to be charged and insert the money. Whoa! Woohoo! I did it! Well done. Now you should have 5,000 yen worth of cash stored on your card. Does that mean I spent? No, not yet. With this, I can ride the train without having to buy a ticket, right? That's right, but one point of caution. You can't ride the Special Express if all you have is a Suica Pasmo. In order to ride the Special Express, you'll need to buy a separate Special Express ticket, so be careful. I see. Speaking of which, did you not apply for a Japan Rail Pass receipt? Oh, I completely forgot. I see, it can't be helped. If you had one, you'd be better off exchanging that for a Japan Rail Pass. Yeah, so this time I'll just do it normally. Wait, Japan Rail Pass? What is that? A Japan Rail Pass is a special pass that lets you ride as many normal special express trains as you want for a flat fee. We have that? You can buy them in 7, 14, and 21 day intervals, and during that time period, you can ride the Shinkansen as much as you'd like. So if you want to travel to a lot of places in Japan, you should definitely get one. Sounds nice. I want one too. But of course, they're only given out for foreign tourists for the purpose of sightseeing. Oh god. And you need to buy the receipt at your respective country's travel agency. So you can't buy one once you're in Japan? That's right. You need to buy the receipt in your own country, then exchange it as a Japanese travel agency at a Japanese travel agency or JR ticket window. Incidentally, like the Suica, there's a variety of rail passes sold by different train companies. Aw, I thought you'd be able to travel all around Japan. Too bad. But another thing to take note of, that you can't ride the fastest Shinkansen, the Nozomi or Mizuho train. I see, so it has limitations. That's right. If you had had it passed, you would have been better off exchanging it at the window at the airport or a big JR station, but if you don't have one, it's okay for you to just go to the train platform. Right. Anyway, shall we finally head into Tokyo? How do we get there? Let's see, there are several ways, but the best method might be a special express train called the Narita Express. By the way, you can ride the Narita Express with the Japanese Rail Pass too. Wow, but it's kind of a waste. They had a special set just for this, but you forgot. Menbokunai. Tokyu Ken mo. I'm not reading that. Now that we've brought your special express tickets, let's use your Suica and get on the train. Start getting it, like, expressing large words. Even my Shokumi is tired of that shit. Until recently, if you bought your Suica and special express ticket together, you need to ask a station attendant for help, but now you can do it all by machine. Wow. First, put the ticket into the ticket gate. Like this. Then hold on to the Suica over the turnstile terminal. Right here. Whoa, it made a noise! That means it was recognized. I did it! Now I can ride the Narita Express? Oh, hey, don't forget your special express ticket. Oh, whoops. Jeez, you're hopeless. Ugh. Oh, no, the train's about to leave. Come on, hurry up. Huh? Wait a second. Come on, hurry up. Here, we're going. Ikara. Hora. Iku wa yo. Wait a minute. Don't pull me so hard. Chotto matte. Sonna ni hipparanai de yo. I'm learning words. Is he gonna show me on the train using the train? No? Does that cost monies? Did I cost monies? No money's used yet so far, apparently. We're here. So here we are. This is Tokyo Station. It looks much more people. Wow. This is a train station? I guess it must be, since we're here on a train after all. We haven't even left the ticket gate yet. There's already a bunch of stores, restaurants, and souvenir shops. It's kind of like this in New York as well, if you've ever been to New York City. And even down in downtown Toronto, these subways have a thing where when you leave the train, they have a bunch of stores and such down in downtown Toronto. This is less like a train station, more like an airport. It's almost like a giant shopping mall. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking how big the station is. That's true. Even Japanese people get lost in Tokyo Station if they're not used to it. So nanda. Nanto itemo shikatsunetsu ya. Oh, fuck that shit. There are 15 lines on the station, including subway and bullet trains. 15 lines? Yes, that's right. It really is huge. Right. But before you walk out of the gate, make sure to put the special express tickets in, and then hold your Suica up at the terminal. Ah, some numbers appeared on the screen. Ah, I see. Must be the train fare and cash remaining on my card. Anyway, we'll be boarding the subway now, so you better keep close to us. Huh? Where are we going? Where else? Our house, of course. Oh, right. I forgot we were going to your house. They got a McDonald's, just like all the animes, McDonald's. Okay, we're here. This is... So, give me a second. I'm gonna go into system settings. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna change the opacity, transparency just a bit. That makes it better. Okay, that was bothering me a lot. So, yes, this is the closest station to our house. The closest station to their house? I guess I'll be coming here a lot over the next few days. Anyway, it is quite late. We'll head straight home tonight and show you around tomorrow. Wow, this is the town where Makoto and Akira live. Even so. What's wrong? You look so disoriented. It's just a regular suburb. It's not that strange, is it? It sure is. This stuff is completely foreign to me. It's beautiful, man. What's so foreign about it? Well, I like that vending machine over there. It's got juice and cigarettes. That's true. But so what? That's the kind of thing you see anywhere. No, absolutely not. I don't think you'd find that anywhere but Japan. So nano? So da yo. Sukunaku tomoboku no kuni ni wa nakata. Really, at least that's not how it is in my country. Sore ni hora, konna jikan nano ni hiraiteru mise ga takusan aru shi. Anyway, there's so many stores open at this time of night. I wish they had voice acting. This would make it so much nicer so I knew what they were saying. Really? That's not normal in other countries? Well, it is a standard in big cities, you know, but we're in a residential district. Plus, there's one over there too. And if I look closely, they all look really similar. Yeah, they're kombini. Kombini? This is a short for convenience store. I feel like they talked something about convenience store and I wasn't paying attention. Right, kombini is short for convenience store, I guess. You can buy things like food and magazines there, even household supplies. Well, we don't have convenience stores in my country, but we do have convenience stores in my country, but that's right. And if you go to a convenience store, you can register and use the Wi-Fi there. At the kombini? Yeah. See the one over there with the 7 on the sign? Oh, we have that store in my country too. It's famous. 7-Eleven, obviously. There's some other places where you can use free Wi-Fi, like coffee shops, I think. Yeah. But kombini are open 24 hours, so they're very useful to have around when you find yourself in trouble. Really? Wait a minute. 24 hours? Well, yes. These girls are looking at me like I'm crazy. But there are so many 24-hour stores and vending machines around. All of these things that would never exist outside Japan. But now that I think about it, I guess it's a sign that this is a really safe area. That's Japan for you. Here we are! This is our home. Dozo agatte. Come on in. Nihon de wa genkan de kutsu o nugu datte. Hanashi ni wa kieta kedo honto nanda na. I've heard you're supposed to leave your shoes by the entrance in Japan. I guess it's true. Wait, do people not do that in other countries? Wait a minute. So whenever I think about Japanese homes, I always remember there's like a good square of like hardwood where they have like steps that would lead into the main house, and those hardwood areas where you leave the shoes. It's kind of like that at my house too, and a lot of other houses where you take off your shoes and either you put them near the entrance or you put them in like the closet. Is that not a thing in some places? Do some houses just have you wear your shoes inside the house? That's weird. Japanese style dining rooms have a tatami area too. I'm glad I remembered to park my good socks. Okay, so I don't think it lets me go and find out about the ship, but yeah, so tatami mats are existent. It would be embarrassing if I hadn't. Tatami is basically like a carpet. This is the living room, and that's the kitchen. Please make yourself at home. Aw, that was so kawaii. She bounced. Thanks. She moved her head. In exchange, you can't make a mess. I won't. That's right. Anyway, let's go to your room. So, それからあなたの部屋なんだけど。This is a Japanese-style guest room. Will it work for you? Wow! Huh? 畳の部屋。和室だ。すごい。本当にここに泊まってもいいの? A tatami room? A Japanese-style room? That's amazing. I can really stay here? Yes, well, this is our only guest room, so... Yes, it's my dream to stay in a tatami room. Thank you. I see. I'm glad you're happy about it. Anyway, as long as you're here, you can think of it as your room. Make yourself at home. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Makoto! What? Where are your parents? If I'm going to stay here for a while, I'd like to introduce myself. Oh, our parents aren't here. What? Nante? Our parents were called out of town for 2 weeks on urgent business. What? Such a shame. They really wanted to meet you. So I'm afraid they won't be back until after you're gone. I'm really sorry. Anyway, I have to help with the dinner preparations. Could you wait a few minutes and then come to the living room? Sure. Their parents aren't here. They won't be back until after I'm gone. In other words, the whole time I'm in Japan, the only ones in the house will be Makoto, Akira, and I? How is that going to work? No way. I mean, it's not like I've done anything to feel guilty about, but... I have to stop thinking about this. They've been nothing but good to me. I can't betray the kindness they've shown me. I'm not gonna think about this stuff anymore. I won't think about it. I won't. Kagenai yo ni. Kage... Wait, that's kage... Kanganai. Kanganai yo ni. Kangenai yo ni. Boku wa shinshi da. I'm a gentleman. A gentleman. A gentleman. Gentleman. Shinshi. 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 Wow, check out this spread. The table's covered in food. I know, right? Haki-chan's been sleeping over it all day. What? I was not sleeping over anything. Of course you weren't. I won't say anything more about it. You really should be more honest about... What's wrong? Nothing. I just... Is that surprising to hear that I prepared all the food? No, not at all. I just didn't expect it. That's the same as being surprised. Oh my gosh, just kidding. That's true. But either way... Oh, that's my alarm going off. That would mean that we're over 20 minutes, so we're gonna keep going. But either way, Makoto seems like she ought to be the cook in the family. Anyway, I don't care. If you're anxious about it, you don't have to eat. I'm not anxious. If you've been working on it since this morning, I have to eat it. I told you I didn't work particularly hard on it. Now, let's toast to your first day, our first meeting together. Cheers. Cheers. Kanpai. さあ、たくさんあるから遠慮なく食べてね. There's a plenty of food, so please eat until you're full. I have a new item in my inventory, apparently. We'll check that after. Oh, that's right. There's something Japanese people say once before eating, isn't there? Before eating, you mean itadakimasu? Yeah, that's it. Itadakimasu is an expression of thanks for the beings that gave us their lives, the people that raised them, the people who made the food. An expression of thanks, huh? What a nice word. That's right, so you need to fill it with your gratitude towards Aki-chan, who worked so hard to make this food. Hey, I told you Well then, officially, with the gratitude towards Akira, itadakimasu! Itadakimasu! Itadakimasu. You're so shy. I am not. Hey, you should start eating already too. I know, anyway. How is it? It's so great! This is amazing! Isn't that nice, Aki-chan? Why are you saying that to me? because you're the one that made it. That's true, but oh, you look so cute. Ah, oh, ah, I can't even. The memories. I'm back on track. You're cooking. If you guys didn't watch my last Let's Play of Google Nippon, the link is in the description of this playlist, and there will be an annotation on the screen above Akira's face. You can click it. You can check out the first episode and continue on. It's great. Your cooking is amazing, Akira. I can hardly believe it. But I don't look like a cook, right? That's not what I'm saying. Really? You weren't thinking that? Of course not. Actually, I was thinking a little. I was thinking it a little. There's still some left. There's food. There's still some left, so you can say if you want more. Akira. Sure. Thank you. Ah, kawaii life. The food Akira made sure was delicious. And I even got to take a Japanese-style bath. The washroom is kept separate from the bathtub. I guess people here really do use the bathtub for daily relaxation. I never thought a bath could feel so good. I was even more surprised that you could fill it with hot water with the touch of a button. They said you could just touch a panel in the kitchen and it fills it with hot water to the proper level. Japanese people are obsessed with the idea of a bath. But it feels so amazing I can hardly blame them. Wow, the heat from the bath made me so sleepy. Now that I think about it, I didn't sleep on the plane at all. I can spend a nice night on my futon. But before that, I should charge my cell phone. Good thing I bought an A-type 100-volt adapter and plug for Japanese outlets. Now to set the charger. Okay, this should do it. I'm gonna make the most of my days in Tokyo tomorrow. Tokyo, huh? I wonder what's waiting for me out there. Ita nani ga materu n da yo. これから起きるいろんなことやいろんな場所は心のアルバムの中にしっかりメモしておかなきゃ. I've got to fill the album of my mind with all kinds of sights and information. 楽しみだな. It's gonna be so much fun. And that's the end of episode 1. Hype! Tomorrow is day 2 in Japan! Oh, I don't know if you guys are hyped, but I'm hyped. Let's get straight. I'll see you guys next time. Got a PF maybe. Out. See you guys next time.